Good morning, good morning. So here we are for another video. And this time it's going to be about our famous Mercury retrograde. Yes, I know I can hear a collective oh dear, but you know, retrogrades come for a reason, as any other thing on earth. So each of us has her own or his lesson to review and assess, and so here we are to understand how we can do it best. So this time for all the 2018, Mercury will be in fire signs. So it's going to be quite a very passionate Mercury retrogrades during the year. The first one to start, obviously, is Aries. So fire is passion, is enthusiasm, is we daring against all odds, leading the way, being spontaneous and dancing with life. Fire is frenetic, irresistible, unruly. You can't dominate fire. We can easily be carried away with fire, literally burnt. Yet, without fire, we are depressed and we can't digest life. When we don't have fire in our body, we don't digest food. Aries is that fire that never stops reaching out and devouring life. That is always reaching for more and more. That's the Aries. Aries is quick, independent, and headstrong. Mercury is how we think and how we communicate, how we negotiate with others, and even with ourselves. With Mercury tracing its steps in Aries, we are being called to review how we pioneer and lead in life. Are we self-reliant? Enough? Too much? Mercury retrograde in Aries has Mars as its landlord, and this changes a little bit things. Mars, as we know, is in Capricorn, and Mars is well behaved in Capricorn. Mars is learning the art of dressage under Saturn's supervision. Yes, I know, Saturn, that guy of limitations and boundaries and karma and all the negative stuff we put on Saturn, poor guy. And where is Saturn just now? And let's say it all together, in Capricorn. And in Capricorn, Saturn is in old castle, strong and blissful. He's like a god. Mercury will be confronting Saturn several times during this retrograde. Mercury so is feeling limited. He can't talk and speak as he would like to. He won't like to be spontaneous, and Saturn is telling him, hey guy, you need to moderate those terms. He's telling him, stop being idealistic and now bring those ideas you have in a down-to-earth format. They need to work. And they will bicker backward and forward for the coming weeks. So we're in for seeing Saturn and Mercury spitting words to each other and instructions, and we will be feeling frustrated about it. And Mercury, being a busy guy, will also have a hot-tempered clash with Mars too, just because we hadn't enough with Saturn. So Mars budding up with Saturn is telling Mercury that words need to be followed by concrete action. And this pisses Mercury a lot. Don't ever tell an Aries something to do, because they will literally pounce on you and tell you, don't bother me. And to make things more challenging, Mars, the landlord, will be meeting Saturn too for his 2-year action plan just during Mercury backward race. So all of a sudden, we find that we have a new set of instructions we need to act on. So yes, there is a lot of things boiling in our Aries spot, and each of us has an Aries in their natal chart. This is a retrograde to set the foundation right on how we are going to proceed for the coming months. In your Aries Rules house, a big pause and review button is appearing. It's hot and it's big. And your Aries natal house will start fuming with all the emphasis we will be giving it. And you better give it. Tempers will be quick to fire, and frustration can be overwhelming. We'll do spontaneous things and then we will regret them, and we have to retrace. But we need to have patience and work out what needs revision. And revision is not necessarily bad. We are being wisely guided to review and choose carefully, believe it or not. So use this time carefully. It can turn into gold if used carefully. So may your Mercury retrograde be fruitful, strong, and independent, as any Aries would. Just please try not to ram your head too much through life in this period. Just take it as a revision period and move accordingly. Okay, so I hope this video helps. If you like this video, please thumbs up and share and subscribe to my page. Thank you and see you soon. Bye-bye.